Feel the peace of tonight's tale as it gently guides you to sleep. Marigold and Orchid, a tale of affection. This story is about Marigold and her affectionate bond with the tiger named Orchid. In a quaint village, nestled between emerald hills and crystal streams, lived a kind-hearted girl named Marigold. Her golden hair and radiant smile brought warmth to everyone she met. Marigold had a special bond with a magnificent tiger named Orchid. Orchid's fur was as white as snow, striped with inky black like midnight. This unusual friendship began when Marigold found Orchid as a cub, alone and scared in the dense forest. Marigold nurtured Orchid back to health, feeding her, playing with her, and showering her with love. They became inseparable companions, understanding each other's thoughts and feelings. One day, Marigold noticed Orchid acting strangely. Orchid was pacing back and forth, her usual calm demeanor replaced with restlessness. Marigold knelt beside her friend, gently stroking her fur. "What is it, Orchid?" she whispered softly. Orchid rubbed her head against Marigold and led her to the edge of the forest. They entered the woods, where sunbeams danced through the leaves above. As they walked, Orchid's pace quickened. They emerged into a hidden glade where a mother tiger lay gravely injured. "She must be your mother," Marigold said, understanding the bond between them. Quickly, Marigold gathered medicinal herbs and began treating the mother tiger's wounds. Orchid watched over them, her eyes filled with concern and hope. Days turned into weeks as Marigold cared for the injured tiger. Slowly, the mother tiger regained her strength. Orchid often lay beside her mother, purring gently. One morning as dawn's first light kissed the treetops, the mother tiger rose, strong and healthy once more. She nuzzled Marigold and Orchid in gratitude. From that day on, the bond between Marigold, Orchid, and the mother tiger only grew deeper. They explored the forest together, enjoying each other's company. The villagers marveled at this incredible friendship, and the story of Marigold and Orchid spread far and wide. Their affection for each other warmed many hearts and taught the simple truth that love knows no bounds, whether between humans or beasts. In the end, Marigold and Orchid's story became a symbol of hope and compassion for all. Their journey showed how love and kindness could transform looks, heal wounds, and create unbreakable bonds. Another soothing tale is ready to be told. Catlia and the Firefly Named Magnolia. This story is about a young girl, Catlia, and the firefly Magnolia, who share a special bond and the understanding of renewal that strengthens their friendship. In a quiet, sleepy village nestled between whispering forests and tranquil streams, there lived a young girl named Catlia. With hair like spun gold and eyes the color of the cerulean sky, Catlia was loved by all who knew her. Every evening, she would sit by the old oak tree near the edge of the forest, watching the sun bid farewell with hues of amber and rose. Summer night, as twilight bloomed, a soft, radiant light danced in front of her. It was Magnolia, a firefly, whose glow was the brightest in the village. "Fellow," said Magnolia in a voice like tinkling bells, "I've watched you sitting here every evening. May I join you?" Catlia, half warmed by the gentle light, nodded enthusiastically. Their nightly meetings became a cherished ritual. Catlia would share stories of her day, and Magnolia would weave tales of the forest's secret life. One night, Magnolia's light was dim. "What's wrong?" Catlia asked with concern. "My time to renew is near," Magnolia whispered, "and I must return to the heart of the forest to be reborn." Catlia's eyes filled with tears. "Will I ever see you again?" she asked. King Magnolia brushed a gentle wing against Catlia's cheek. Renewal brings a new beginning. Wait by the oak tree during the new moon, and you shall see. Holding on to hope, Catalina waited. When the new moon rose, she returned to their special spot. Under the starlit sky, the forest shimmered with the glow of countless fireflies, and among them, a light as bright as the morning sun appeared. It was Magnolia, renewed and radiant. "I've returned, just as I promised," Magnolia said, her voice brimming with joy. They embraced, knowing their bond was stronger than ever. From that night on, Catalina understood the true meaning of renewal. It was a chance to grow, to change, and to strengthen bonds held dear. She and Magnolia continued their evening meetings, each more special than the last. And so in that quiet, sleepy village, under the whispering trees and tranquil skies, Catalina and Magnolia shone together, their spirits renewed and their friendship eternal. Our next tale awaits to bring you calm. Hannah and Zinnia, a lesson of patience. This story is about a little girl named Hannah, who learns the value of patience with the help of her loving guardian angel, Zinnia. Hannah was a little girl with big dreams and a curious mind. He lived in a small village surrounded by beautiful landscapes, with a loving family and friends. Their days were filled with adventures in the woods, playing by the river and exploring the meadows. But there was one thing Hannah struggled with, and that was patience. She often rushed through her homework and chores, eager to move on to more enjoyable activities. One warm afternoon, while lying in the meadows, Hannah met Zinnia, her loving guardian angel. Zinnia had been watching over Hannah since she was a baby, but this was the first time she appeared before her. With shimmering wings and a gentle smile, Zinnia approached Hannah. "Hello, Hannah. I am Zinnia, your guardian angel. I have come to help you learn a very important lesson." Hannah was amazed and delighted to meet Zinnia. "What lesson?" she asked eagerly. Zinnia's eyes sparkled as she explained. "Patience, dear Hannah. The greatest things in life require patience. Come with me." Zinnia took her hand and in a flash, they found themselves in a beautiful garden full of flowers in various stages of bloom. "Look at these flowers, Hannah, the buds, the half-open flowers, and the fully bloomed ones. Each one requires time to reach its full beauty." Hannah watched in awe as the flowers gently swayed in the breeze. "But I want everything now," she said, a little frustrated. "I understand." Zinnia smiled kindly. "Yet sometimes, hurrying can cause us to miss the true beauty and lessons of the journey. Now I want you to take care of these flowers. Water them, give them sunlight, and wait." Days turned into weeks, and Hannah nurtured the garden with care. She learned the art of patience, waiting for each flower to bloom at its own pace. She realized that the same principle applied to her life, whether it was waiting for her mother's freshly baked bread to cool or mastering a new skill. One day, as she tended to a particularly stubborn bud, it slowly began to open before her eyes. The sight was mesmerizing. "Oh, Zinnia, you were right," Hannah exclaimed with joy. Zinnia appeared beside her, beaming with pride. "Yes, Hannah, you have done well. Remember, patience is the key to unlocking the wonders of life." From that day on, Hannah's life was filled with more depth and understanding. She took her time with everything she did, appreciating the journey as much as the destination. And whenever she felt impatient, she would think of the blooming flowers and the lesson Zinnia had taught her. They became a beautiful symbol of patience in her heart. Join me as we turn the page to the next story. Star and Kintific Nymph, A Tale of Joy. This story is about the heartwarming friendship between a human named Star and a kind-hearted nymph named Borage, who discover lasting joy in their bond. In a land far beyond the mountains and rivers, where the sun lingered at twilight, there lived a gentle human named Star. Star had a heart that glowed with kindness, and people from all round the village came to seek her advice. One day, while walking in the serene woods near her home, Star heard a soft melody carried by the breeze. Intrigued, she followed the sound until she stumbled upon a sparkling brook, and there, sitting on a lily pad, was a nymph named Borage. Borage's hair shimmered like dewdrops, and her eyes sparkled like the morning sun. She welcomed Star with a warm smile that seemed to light up the entire forest. They exchanged stories, and Star learned that Borage was a kind-hearted nymph who brought joy and harmony to the creatures of the woods. Borage, in turn, was enchanted by Star's genuine compassion and wisdom. As days turned into weeks, their friendship deepened. Star taught Borage about human customs and festivals, sharing her favorite stories and songs. In return, Borage showed Star the magic of the forest, introducing her to talking owls and dancing fireflies. Their laughter echoed through the trees, and the woods were filled with an air of joyful fellowship. Seasons changed, and with them, the landscape transformed from the vibrant greens of summer to the radiant oranges of autumn. Despite the changes, the bond between Star and Borage remained as strong as ever. They discovered that it wasn't their differences that defined them, but their shared moments of joy and understanding. One crisp autumn evening, as the leaves crunched beneath their feet, Borage revealed a secret to Star. Hid in the heart of the forest was an ancient tree, older than time itself. It was said that whosoever made a wish beneath its branches would have their deepest desire come true. With hearts full of hope, they made their way to the mystical tree. As they stood under its sprawling limbs, they closed their eyes and made a wish for eternal friendship and lasting happiness. The tree, recognizing the purity of their hearts, granted their wish with a gentle whisper in the wind. Under the starlit sky, Star and Borage knew that their friendship would endure, bringing joy not just to them, but to all who crossed their paths. Their story became a cherished legend, a reminder that joy could be found in the most unexpected friendships and the shared love between kindred spirits. Good night. May peace be with you through the night.